Morning everyone, welcome to Scribble Time with Panda. Today's topic is Pokemon. So provide your favorite pocket-sized monster and let's get to drawing. Also, just a reminder, tomorrow is Friday, so if you guys have drawings you would like to see remixed as Pandas, please send them over to Pandas, to the Panda by tagging it with hashtag Fan Friday or hashtag Punching Pandas, and we'll for a chance to get featured on the show. Usually I wait to see if there's enough drawings for us to do the show. As of now, we don't really have any, but if you guys have any, please send them over, and then we'll do a Fan Friday show tomorrow. Anyways, let's get to drawing. Alright. So we have a couple suggestions. We have Growlithe and Bulbasaur and Eevee. Okay, alright, we're gonna do... I have a feeling I'm gonna get a lot of these today. So I'm gonna draw all these as pandas. So we'll see. We'll do Growlithe first. Growlithe with, I believe there's an E to it. And Donna also asked for an Eevee. Let's go with... let's see. Alright, so first we're gonna draw a tiger type of panda, lion panda. So let's see here. Hope you guys are doing good today. I think that's kind of like my catchphrase right now. How you all doing today? And so yeah, we're it's been a nice sunny day. Spent some time this morning hanging out with my son and basically had him blow bubbles in the parking lot, which is nice and relaxing. A bit windy for bubbles though, so I think next time I'm gonna try to, well, what I want to do next is to build a kite, so I need to go and look up the materials for that, because we have a few open field areas here, which is nice. In the Seattle area, we also have a lot of trees, so we have to kind of watch out for any Charlie Brown kite eating trees. Charlie Brown eating trees. That'd be horrifying. Okay, so first I'm just gonna draw this he has this little puffy kind of chest area. So for those of you who are new to the channel, so this is Punching Pandas. It's my own character. It's Pack the Punching Panda with all his friends. They're just a group of forest friends that are. I'm actually writing a story trying to incorporate at least the panda and Randy. Randy is his best friend. Let me not do that, because he has stripes, right? And so Pack has a good friend, has his best friend Randy the red panda. So I'm trying to work on some short stories with those characters. Trying to, but I have a couple books. So if you guys are new to the channel, I do have a couple books. One is called The Panda is Fat and Other Panda Haikus. It's a book of illustrated haikus that I wrote myself and also illustrated. And I also have the follow-up sequel, which is called Panda is Still Fat and Other Panda Haikus. So if you guys are so inclined, you can check those books out. If you already have the book, feel free to tell your other friends about it, and also leave a review. If you purchase them from Amazon, there's some and you can verify the purchase. You can add a review to the comments below if that helps me out with the rankings and the tricking the computers to show my book more to other people. Okay, so we got I think this looks kind of like Growlithe, right? Wouldn't you say, Hector? Hector provided this prompt, so let's see. I think I have it mostly. I think it would probably help to kind of do some chub like so. Actually, Pokemon USA is located close to me, so I know a friend who just recently got a job there, so good on her. So we're gonna do that. So my son might join the stream, but not. You want to watch some Fireman Sam? Yeah. Okay, well, let me just finish up with this Growlithe here.
What are you doing, Baba?
I'm drawing for all these different people.
We're drawing.
What does it look like? I'm drawing yeah, I'm drawing pandas.
What kind of panda is that?
What's it look like? It looks like a what? What's it look like? It looks like a tiger, right? Sort of like a tiger. Not really a tiger. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What does a tiger sound like?
Well, you tell me. What's a tiger sound like? Yeah. Okay. That's a good tiger, Kason.
What's animal sound like?
What's animal like from the Muppets? Let's see. Let's do a Bulbasaur. Okay. Watch, Kason. Okay. Look. We're gonna do this guy here.
Let's draw animal. Let's draw animal. Let's draw animal panda.
Animal panda. Well, I'm kind of drawing animal pandas. These are these are Pokemon.
I'm okay. I'm stuck.
You are stuck. I think you need to get out of the stuffed pandas there, buddy.
I need
My
help.
son has just dove into a box of plushies right now.
Help me.
You stuck?
Help me. Help.
I think you know how to get out. Okay.
Ta-da!
Ta-da. Alright.
Oh, there. I get out there. I get out the cake. Oh, no.
This is what it's like at home.
But on the wash the fireman stand.
Okay, I'll get there in a bit.
Okay,
I'm coming. Alright. Well, we're gonna have to take a brief pause here to get Fireman Sam going. It's his favorite show at the moment. I've seen a couple episodes. They're not that smart. But, oh well. Looks like it was also made in China. Like the animation. Like it has, I think it's an Australian show based upon like the people's the people's accents in there. Yep, he's got the territory, alright. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do this little thing. So I'm sure there's many other you who are watching this, so that's what it's like at home. It's a little bit, he's my art director. Sometimes a bit demanding. I work as a freelance artist, and I also work as a part-time personal assistant. Or maybe full-time personal assistant is more like it. Am I right? Okay, let's get this out of the way. Let's see. Bulbasaur is going to have some spots on him. Actually, let me change this up here. Actually, be right back, folks. I'm gonna pad the stream a little bit. So just give me a second while I turn on the TV for you. Be right back. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. Just need to get that. He loves his Fireman Sam. I'm gonna change out that Bulbasaur because I don't want to draw just a bunch of pandas just like, standing still. So let's go and draw. Let's draw Bulbasaur again. So I had a chance yesterday to be on Jason Brubaker's stream. Got to hang out with a few artists working at home. So it was pretty fun. So if you ever go want to see what I'm like in other contexts, I suppose, just go over to Coffee Table to Comics, and you can go check out his work. He does. I've worked with Jason on one book so far, so it's been pretty cool to get that opportunity. we'll do this so you guys can color these later. These coloring sheets are all available for free at punchingpandas.com/scribbletime, or the link in the description. You can get access to all of them. So if you're inclined, I'll set up some kind of yeah. So yesterday I drew some traditional pieces, and I'm gonna actually post those for sale, and I'm gonna give all the proceeds over to towards my nephew, who had a really bad accident about last week, and the only details I'll provide is that he actually had a really bad fall out of a window, so he's okay, but it was I would like to be able to provide some of those funds for him, so I'll post those links to those images in my on my shop eventually after the stream, and then yeah, so then if you guys if so inclined, you guys can pay for that, contribute that way. I don't and I know, like, charities these days, it's kind of hard to, like, trust people when they're online, where it's like, oh, you want to you can't really tell who's legit. I've done one GoFundMe before for a friend who had her car broken into, and you know, I made sure all those funds made it to her. So so yeah. So anyways, that's what I was kind of thinking about as I was drawing yesterday. We were actually having receiving text from my family, just kind of update of the procedure, because he actually had to go into surgery to fix the kidney. So but he's okay, he's fine. It's just that he's kind of in a lot of discomfort and a lot of pain with all the things that he has to get injected with and so forth. So it's pretty, you know, as a parent, I'm pretty I know what that kind of feels like, when, especially when it comes to you know, a kid getting injured. So yeah, so I'll provide that and post that in a bit. So not to make it too down, we're gonna go with Bulbasaur here, almost finished. But yeah, I didn't have too many accidents as a kid growing up, so fortunately, I think the worst thing that I did was I was trying to jump from my bed to, like, the top of my dresser, and I was probably, I want to say I was probably like 7 or 8 years old, and this is back in the day when, like, the beds had we had, like, these metal bed supports, you know, that you could wheel the bed around, and of course I was jumping from the dresser to my bed, and of course, you know, I jumped from a stack of books, so, like, of course the books gave out from under me, and then I fell and hit my head on that metal support. So of course that's my fault. I mean, it's pretty dumb, but that was the worst thing that ever happened. Thankfully, I didn't have any I didn't break any bones growing up. So I consider myself very fortunate in that regard. The things that we do as kids. Now, for you who are kids who are watching this, just don't do dumb stuff. But I know it's I know it's inevitable. So be safe. Be safe out there. Let's not take another trip to the hospitals. Are already busy enough as it is. Okay, so there's our Bulbasaur. Let's see. Let's get it out like that. All right. So next we'll do. On that note. Oh yeah. So also we were on the stream when I was with Jason. We did we just randomly did we randomly did this comic together. So I think it's on. If you go to Fuzzy Comics on Instagram, you can find the panel. I saw you on the stream yesterday, Hector. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was. Let's see, Evie. I'm gonna make Evie more of a. She kind of has like these. Let's change this up a bit. So I'm gonna put. Oh, wait. Oh, Bulbasaur was on the same layer as. Okay, there we go. Then we can draw Eevee over here. Eevee has this big tail, kind of a teardrop shape. I don't know. I feel like I should give this one eyelashes, so I'll make it more of a. It's kind of funny because I lately some freelance I've been working on is that I've been working some video game characters, video game animals. And so this feels like it's in line with what I have been doing for a while. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Add a little head here, and we're just gonna puff it out like so. Yeah. So, I was trying to finish a note. An anecdote that I was talking about earlier about, like, if for those of you who are new to the channel, this is and you're wondering why I'm drawing the Pokemon a lot differently. Well, I'm basing it all on my character right now. So, the panda character. So this is kind of like an exercise in adapting a different, kind of like. When you think about it, it's kind of like the Funko Pop characters, these vinyl characters that they have at Comic-Cons, and you probably see them in stores where it's like they'll have like a version of these like black dotted eye characters like Captain America or Spider-Man and Superman and so forth, or nowadays it seems like they're licensing any kind of character like Mickey Mouse and a Donald Duck, but they usually have these big round eyes like this, and their heads are kind of shaped like this, and sometimes they may or may not have a nose. So in a way, it's kind of like me doing the same thing with these characters, where I just draw them in different ways, and it's a good exercise trying to figure out what it is that makes the character feel like the character that I'm trying to copy, and so it's good. It's also a good indication, like, of how well how good of a design, or like usually good designs are ones that you can definitely transfer across multiple types of what's the word, form factors. So in this case, I'm adapting these to a panda form factor. Okay. There's also an image I want to show about. This arm feels a little bit short to me. Let me just make it a little bit longer. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of that tangent. I think that's the only things I have with Yeah, okay. So Eevee, and then let's go with the other ones. How about Togepi? Oh yeah, Togepi. Yeah. And Snorlax, Hitmonlee. Okay, I'm gonna do Togepi, and then let's go to. I think Togepi was which one? Togepi. Was that the pigeon? Oh no, it was the egg. Yeah, the egg. All right, let's. I was thinking like, oh, let's do a Jigglypuff at some point. Okay. So we'll have this weird star head. Togepi is always like very nervous looking too, right? Let's make this a little bit bigger so that we kind of get that rounded shape. And then it's like it's like in an egg, so let's see how we're gonna do this. I used to play Smash Brothers, so I didn't play much Pokemon, but I did play Smash Brothers, and that's like how I got to know about like the Pokemon, because it's like, oh yeah, let's see, who's the one that, yeah, it's like every time I try to get the Pokeballs and use them, and it's always like I always get the Magikarp. It's like, come on, like what's the yeah, that game is good. I feel like I've been talking about Smash Brothers the past couple of days, so I feel like I need to go and like, I don't know, like find a way to get a Switch and play it. My sister got one just recently, and I'm like, kind of jealous. But I have other things to take care of, so I'm kind of, at least I have a good excuse to. I'm kind of forced to not have one. Oh yeah, so it's weird. It has like a kind of like a one-toe thing. Okay, there we go. Boost out that egg butt a little bit, and then it's gonna add some shapes to it, so you guys can color this later. punchypandas.com/scribbletime is where you can get these sheets. Okay, next we got, let's see. gonna turn off Eevee, and then we'll get. Oh, we got Blastoise too. All right, I'm gonna do Hitmonlee, and then Snorlax after that. Snorlax would be a great one because I mean that's pretty much what the panda is like in general. All right. Let's change this up a bit. How about we go like. It's gonna kick Togepi here. Although right now the big thing for everybody right now on the Switch is the Animal Crossing. So I don't know, maybe. I never played that game though. I had a GameCube, and I remember I got a bunch of games from my cousin who sold it to me, and my sister would be the one who would be playing Animal Crossing all the time, and I never really got it. And I just thought at the time, I was like, oh, it's just a silly little game. And I didn't realize, oh my goodness, this is like taking over the world. I think I need to just put like that, yeah. I think I need to move him just a little bit like this. Slouch him down. It's a fighter, I tell you. Okay, stop it. Stop it. Let's have my panda ears here. Okay, let's see. Let's go like that. I think that's it. I think that's what he usually does. Oh, there's like little toes on his feet. I think. Yeah, let's add the toes. Give him a little bit of a butt, more of a butt here. Let's make this knee come out a little bit more, like so. Okay, so there's Hitmonlee. How about Snorlax? turn off Togepi, Snorlax. We'll make this a really big panda. I think this is the first time I've ever drawn Snorlax, actually. Or my panda as a Snorlax. See what I tell you? It's just pretty much Snorlax and the panda are pretty much the same character. I know one of these days my son's gonna make me broke with Pokemon. That's why I haven't introduced it to him yet. Boom. I'm going to move Hitmonlee up here for a second so get out of the way. And I'm gonna add some. Oh, he has also like claws, I think, on his. I think he has like these little claws on it, little toes that he has. All right. Seems like a pretty simple one. Get the toes in there. Two. Toes in here. Let's move that out of the way. Alright. So then we're just going to clean this up a little bit. Sometimes doing these big simple shapes are kind of stress. They kind of stress me out sometimes because, like, I don't know. Sometimes I get lazy when I'm putting them down. So I want to make sure that I'm professional here. I'm gonna have other artists come and ridicule my work. It's like this guy, he calls himself a professional. Okay, let's make this a bit bigger. And there we have our Snorlax. You know, I'm gonna make this belly a lot bigger. All right, let me take out that ground. How about I just leave him floating in the air like this? All right. There we go. Just cleaning up just some couple other details here. All right. Let me see. Let's go to, I think, Blastoid. Blastoid, I think, is the guy with the water cannons, I think, right? The little Blastoid. Sorry, I just can't stop touching this. It just looks, it kind of bothers me a little bit. Oh well. Anyways, let's go here. Let's go to Blastoid. So it's got that smirk. And then he has his water cannons. Let's actually let's let him bend down a little bit so that he gets, we can see more of his turtle shell. Like his little toes here. His arms out kind of to balance himself. Oh, then he has like this cool, he has this cool thing with his turtle shell, like it's kind of wrapping around his arms like a backpack. So let's go here. Let's get that. Okay, so he has like this thing, his backpack kind of goes up like that. Then we can see a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Then we have his And of course we gotta get the guns. I mean the cannons, sorry, not guns. Is gun a bad word now? I guess so. You think about it, a gun is just like or a cannon is just like a big cylinder. And you just have something big go through it. Let's see, so we add some cylinders here. Like so. Let's turn off Snorlax. I'm gonna turn him off here. And I think I'm going to add some, there's usually some kind of covering over them. I think it's, let me soften this a little bit so that it feels less harsh. Okay. And then I'm just going to go up and down, up like that. Maybe I'll just Alright, so that's our Blastoid. Nice. Oh, let's add some scales to him too. I think he has like a Alright. Let's save this, by the way. Scribble time, Pandas. Look at all these scribble times that we've done, guys. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay, let's do a new folder. It's called 2020-05-07 scribble time and Pokemon. And usually I like to save the date as the file name. Yada yada. Okay. And there we go. So let me just fix one more thing here. Yeah, another little scale, so to speak. Another scalar in there. Okay, I think I got all the suggestions so far, so that's, man, pretty good. Did I get Bulbasaur? Yeah, I got Bulbasaur. I got Growlithe, Togepi, Hitmonlee. Let's try, of course, we gotta do Pikachu, right? So, I've done Pikachu before. Man, there's a lot of Pokemon to draw today. Here, let me just add Pikachu again. Or Pikachu, say what you want about Pikachu. I think he's a really well designed character. I just like, you know, even everything from his his personality. It's like you look at him and you automatically know what he is. Like in terms of like his character, maybe not in terms of like what is it specifically. If you're like, you know, if you lived under a rock and or you don't, you know, you're not keeping in with pop culture. It's just that. You know, it's a very friendly, very like coy type of character. Good natured, I guess. I always like that little meme that they have of Pikachu. Like I don't know, he's like slapping another Pikachu for some reason. I just think it's like pretty. I think it's just pretty hilarious. Pikachu memes are pretty cool. Don't go away, Pikachu. So this is what a Pikachu would look like if he was shaped like my panda, which isn't too different from what I think I need to make that a little bit wider, like so. Alright, so we got our Pikachu. It's pretty simple. I think I'm gonna do a Jigglypuff. Let's do that next. Unless you guys have any other suggestions, I'm gonna work on Jigglypuff as I wait for your guys's. Things. Okay, we got a Pikachu. Man, there's actually a lot of drawings for today. So you guys are gonna have a lot of coloring sheets after the show. Let me just fix this leg here. Let's turn off Blastoise. Jigglypuff is gonna be like Jigglypuff's gonna be kind of weird because he's like all head. There's not really much to him. Let's see here. Boy, this looks terrifying already. I don't normally change the eyes to my characters, but if that's kind of like the defining characteristic of, you know, the character I'm trying to model, I kind of have to do it. So you'll see me change it from time to time, but I'll try to, you know, keep my panda character as recognizable as I can. It's like I'll hold on to some of the things that he's doing. Actually, on Smash Brothers, he's one of my favorite characters to use. My friends would be like, "Oh, come on, don't use him." And then I would. But then sometimes I would get my lunch handed to me. because they'll do something like play Sheik or Star Fox and then kick me out of Oblivion. I think his little puff needs to be a little bit bigger. That was a little bit short. Okay, so there we go. I think we are gonna wrap up pretty soon, but thanks again for everyone. If you guys would like to have your drawings featured on the show for tomorrow, please submit them and hashtag them post them on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Hashtag them with Punching Pandas or Fan Pandas, and so I can see them. And then you guys will be featured on the show, and I'll do a little draw over there. I just want to thank everybody for just tuning in. It's a lot of fun. Do we have time for one more? Let me see. Or I think we've done quite a bit. So maybe I could do one more. Let's just do one more. How about that for a good measure? We'll do that. Okay, so there's our Jigglypuff. Let's do like the Magikarp. So this will be an interesting one. I never draw my pandas as a fish. A useless fish. I also played a lot of Pokemon Go for a little bit before I realized, I was kind of taking over my life. I kind of be a bit obsessive sometimes, where I'll play something and I'm like, I think I have enough of this. I need to get stuff done. Then we'll put the little fishtail here. I think only one will suffice. Yeah, then we'll gonna have another one down here. just add a couple more contour lines here to try to. Wow, I really like this magic carp. It looks terrifying. Yeah, let me fix this a little bit. Alright, so there we have it. That's our Pokemon. Thanks a lot, guys, for coming to hang out and joining me for some Pokemon Pandas. Again, you'll be able to find these drawings over at punchingpandas.com/scribbletime. They're available for free for download, so I might just do like a PDF where I'll consolidate them all per month, and then that way you guys can have access to them. I'll probably maybe do that as like a, kind of like a Patreon sort of thing. So, I mean, you guys can download them individually, but I think to put them all together as a book would be also be cool too. So. Anyways, that's about. I'm gonna stop there. All right, let's stop. Okay, well, thanks a lot, guys, for hanging out. This is Nolan for Scribble Time from Punching Pandas, and I hope you guys enjoy what you were watching. And if you guys would like to, feel free to hit the bell hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, so you guys can be alerted when I go live. And also check out the links below for if you have never heard of me before. I have some merchandise below in the links, and they're affiliate links, so they won't cost you guys anything to click if you choose to purchase them. And feel free to share it with your friends and tell other people about during this time if they want their kids or other artists to see another artist draw live. That this is happening every day at 11 a.m. Pacific time. In this, at least for now, and we'll keep this going every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. So submit those drawings for Fan Friday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.